You can pour it on if you like. I kind of like to brush it on. That way I can control. I won't have one piece with a whole lot and another piece with hardly any. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cooking at Pam's Place. I'm Pam and we're getting ready to make hot and spicy, extra crispy fried gizzards. Gizzards? Wait, what is that you're cooking? Gizzards? Yes, chicken gizzards. They're going to be hot and spicy, extra crispy fried. Just pay attention. Sorry guys. Okay, let's get busy. We are going to make our dredge first. And for that, we need to have some half and half. I'm also going to be using some hot sauce in it and 2 eggs. Dredge? What's a dredge? You'll find out. Pay attention and watch till the end. Okay, we have our half and half in here. I'm using Frank's red hot sauce. You can use any hot sauce that you like, or a Tabasco sauce. Few shakes. And guys, I will put all of the ingredients down in the description. Set that aside. And I'm using kosher salt. If you don't have any kosher salt, regular salt will do as well. Just a little bit. And 2 eggs. Put both eggs in here. Toss that aside. Make sure you beat this up really well. You want everything to be good and combined. Mix it up, mix it up. Okay guys, now we also need flour. This is just all-purpose flour. Put you a couple of good heaping cupfuls in your bowl. To that, we're also going to add some of our, kosher salt. Wrong side. We don't want to pour it in here. We'll have way too much if we do. Set that salt aside. Mix your salt and your flour together. Set this aside. And we are done with our flour and we are done with our half and half. So we're going to get this out of the way as well. Okay guys, make sure you have a cooling rack or some kind of rack over a pan to put your gizzards on as you batter them up. We're going to let these hang out and sit, get to know each other. Well, not too close because they don't have a mask on. You know what I mean? Come on now. All righty then. We are going to let them hang out because we need our flour to adhere to it. You know, it's got to stick on there, kind of clump up. Now, one more thing that we're going to do to our flour before we start dredging is we're going to take a couple of spoons full of this egg mixture and we're going to put it into our flour mixture just like that. Just a couple. You don't need but a couple. Then take your fingers. Yep, you have to use your fingers. You don't want to use your fingers, use some gloves, but you got to mix it up, okay? And a spoon just does not do it right. You want the flour to be clumpy because that's going to give those little extra bumps and clumps all over the breading once it's fried up nice and crispy. We're going to get to our sauce. Trust me, this little hot sauce that I put in here, that's not the heat that's going on the gizzards. We're going to get to that a little later, but you got to keep watching in order to see that. And since my hands are yucky, I'm going to rinse them off right quick. Oh yeah, guys, we have a hot sauce that we're going to be making up. It's going to be amazing. Make sure this is mixed up really well. Give it one more good stir here. Then we're going to start our dredge. We're starting our dredge. Just letting her know. Because she be sitting on my shoulder talking all day. So let her know since she wanted to know what the dredge was. Okay, guys. Now we're going to do flour first. And you can do, see, these are small. It's not like it's a big fat piece of chicken. Let me put this aside. Put that up there so you guys can see this really well. You want to keep a dry hand and a wet hand. That way you won't have a clumpy hand, okay? So we're going to put this in our flour mixture, then into our egg mixture. Coat it really well, then back into the flour mixture. Now we got to go over here. Let them hang out together and get to know one another. There you go, there you go. Okay, we are going to get all of these done because y'all don't want to sit over there and watch me flour all these little bitty pieces of gizzards for the next 10 minutes, I know, or 5 minutes or 2 minutes or however long it's gonna take. So that being said, I'll be right back. Okay, so we are all battered. I told y'all didn't want to sit there and wait for me to get this done. And I said these were chicken gizzards, and they are, but there are also some chicken hearts in here. Yes, guys, we are having the hearts and the gizzards. Hot and spicy, crispy, extra fried, extra crispy, fried chicken gizzards and hearts. Let's get to the stove and get cooking. Oh, and guys, one more thing. Before we head over to the stove, as we cook these, we must keep them hot. So I'm going to turn my oven on to 325 degrees because in order for our sauce to work and our chicken, this is not chicken, our gizzards to stay crispy with our nice hot and spicy sauce, they must remain hot. We're going to make that sauce in just a minute, but hang in there, keep watching so you don't miss it. All right, we are at the stove. Skillet nice and hot. Now, if you don't have a cast iron skillet, try to use a heavy bottom skillet. We ain't playing no dollhouse here. We need a real skillet to cook some food in. So get the best skillet you have that's nice and heavy. This is Lard. Yes, guys, I'm using Lard. Yes, I am. That's about a half a cup, maybe a little bit more. And I'm going in with some vegetable oil with that too. Same amount, about a half a cup. That's how you're going to get it nice and crispy. Now we're going to let that melt down and get nice and hot. And then we're going to go ahead and fry these bad boys up real quick and in a hurry. All right, be back. Okay, good to go. Nice and hot. Just go ahead and put them in there. And they should start sizzling up nice and good there, guys. And that's what we want. See it bubbling up? Don't want your skillet too hot. They'll cook too fast and won't be done inside. So just put as many as you can in the skillet without crowding the skillet. You want to leave a little room for your food to kind of move around, you know, kind of swim around. That way it won't come out greasy. Your fried food comes out greasy because it doesn't have any room. Okay, see if I can find me another little small piece to put in here right here. Okay, we're going to let this cook and we'll be back. Okay, it's about time for us to turn these little gizzards and hearts over. Yes, they're looking good and crispy, guys. Yes. Oh my goodness. Here, let me show you up close and personal. Look at that. Look how crispy that is. That's exactly what you want. Okay, we're going to fry the rest of these up, and we'll be back to make our sauce. Let's go ahead and make our sauce. Now, before I make our sauce, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the beginning or not, but I do want to let you know that you need to tenderize your gizzards one way or another. A lot of people like to boil theirs. I don't particularly like that method. There's nothing wrong with it. It's 101 ways to cook everything on the face of this earth. But it's Pam's way. I like to marinate mine in buttermilk and lemon juice because of the acidity of the lemon juice and the buttermilk together tenderizes the gizzards. So mine have been sitting for a few hours in the refrigerator. Then I rinse them off and wash them off and clean them up and everything really well after that. So that's why they were ready to go. If I didn't mention that, I didn't want to leave it out. Now, there's one more ingredient that's going to go in our sauce that I absolutely cannot put in this sauce until we finish frying our gizzards. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we're going to go in with some garlic powder. Let me open up the other side right quick. Some garlic powder. And again, I will put the measurements down below. Onion powder. I've got paprika here. And I've got cayenne pepper, or vice versa. A little brown sugar. And a little Himalayan salt. Now, salt and pepper always to your taste. As far as the heat is concerned, I probably use about 3 tablespoons of cayenne pepper. Now, if you can't stand the heat, 1, get out the kitchen, but number 2, adjust it to your taste. You don't have to put the heat in it at all. It's still going to be an amazing sauce. So I'm going to go get the rest of my chicken out so we can put this last ingredient in here and get them all sauced up. And one more thing, guys. I keep forgetting things today. I have no clue why, but at any rate, I wanted to let you know that you don't need to cook your gizzards very long. Probably about 3 or 4 minutes per side, if that, because the longer you cook them, the tougher they will become. So do not overcook the gizzards. You always forgetting something. My goodness, can't you remember what you're doing? Look, who asked you? Okay, guys, and now for the magic trick. What you need to complete this sauce is hot oil from the chicken, or I keep calling this chicken, I guess because it comes from chicken. Okay, gizzards. Anyway, hot oil that you just fried your gizzards in, that's what you want to use. So make sure it is hot. So make sure you're using a heat-proof dish to pour this in and put it in a pot, okay? Because we don't want no explosions going on. Glass cracking. Mix that up really well. Oh my goodness, guys. If you could smell this, and guys, this is hot, so you're going to need something to cool it down with as you eat. Now, I just have some ranch dressing here, but you can make your own dressing, or you can use pickles, anything cooling, pickles, milk, anything dairy product. If you don't want dairy, use some pickles, a piece of bread to go with it or something. You're going to need something, okay? Set this aside in case I need to stir again, and then you just want to brush your sauce on. You can pour it on if you like. I kind of like to brush it on, that way I can control. I won't have one piece with a whole lot and another piece with hardly any. All right, then we're going to go in for a quick taste test, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope everybody has had a wonderful, blessed day today. This is so amazing. So amazing, so amazing. Ooh, guys, I can smell the heat. Yes, this looks amazing. Now we're going to go in and taste the piece. Let me get a small piece so I won't be standing up here forever trying to blow it, because it is hot. Ooh. Ooh. It's hot, guys. Ooh, it's hot. I almost need to cut this little piece because it's hot. I don't be hot from the sauce. I be hot from the heat. It's hot from both of elements. Okay. Delicious. The sauce is perfectly evenly mixed. The gizzards are tender. And it's just awesome. Bye, guys. And until next time, God bless.